Thanks for clicking, Nerd Squad. Hope your day is good so far. My name is Amanda McKnight, and I'm going to be sharing with you the top 10 Birds of Prey shocking facts. Birds of Prey, for those who don't know, is the DC female team started by Barbara Gordon, aka Oracle and Batgirl, and Helena Bertinelli, aka Huntress. I know some of these facts surprised me, and I hope some of them surprise you as well. Before we get started, I'm sure it comes as a surprise to no one that DC is in the process of creating a Birds of Prey film. That's right, the film is being produced by Margot Robbie, with her also reprising the role of Harley Quinn, and will be directed by Cathy Yan. Some of the main cast have been revealed, and it has also been confirmed that the film will have an R rating, which I'm sure brings a sigh of relief to all of our lips after that PG-13 Suicide Squad business. What do you think about the anticipated Birds of Prey film so far? Are you excited? Let me know in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get counting. Number 10. Huntress fought Lady Shiva. In the 2010 series Birds of Prey, we get to see Huntress and Lady Shiva fight. That's right. The fight is kind of based around a sort of weird plot, wherein Black Canary's ward Sin has been kidnapped, and for some reason the White Canary is threatening to kill the young girl Sin and keep her from her foster parents unless Black Canary fights Lady Shiva. Of course, the two are both members of Birds of Prey, so Lady Blackhawk and Huntress are surprised that Shiva would agree to fight Black Canary. But Black Canary insists that Shiva is doing it to guarantee Sin's safety. At this point, Black Canary also has a broken wrist, and Huntress decides to step in for her. In one corner we have Huntress, who is tough but just a well-trained fighter. In the other we have Lady Shiva, who is a deadly assassin who is known for being one of the best martial artists on the planet. Needless to say, this fight is pretty much just Lady Shiva kicking Huntress's butt. Surprisingly though, Huntress does at least catch her unawares when she spits blood into her face, and ends up earning the respect of Lady Shiva for continuing to get back up and take a beating, being given the name Iron Owl. Number 9. Lady duo in the comics and behind the scenes. So we all know Birds of Prey is a pretty female-centric team of heroes, but you may not have known that there was also a duo of ladies at one point working behind the scenes to create this series. This occurred pre-Flashpoint in the 1999 series Birds of Prey issues 100 to 108, when we had both stunning art from Nicola Scott and famed and longtime on and off again Birds of Prey writer Gail Simone. There have definitely been a few other women who have taken part in the creative team for this ongoing series, but I really love the issues that these women made together. This is right around the time Simone decided to shake up the team's roster by adding some new members, namely Barda, Judo Master, Misfit, Manhunter, and the villain Spy Smasher. Number 8. Team members. There have been many agents of Oracle who have helped the Birds of Prey out, as well as a roster of ladies who have been part of the team, come and gone. Sometimes the Birds of Prey teams up with villains even, anything to get the job done. Among their former and current members, we surprisingly have Power Girl. I say surprisingly because Superman's cousin, Kara Zor-El, aka Power Girl, and Barbara Gordon, aka Oracle, have never really gotten along, and this shows in the comics. The team also has the amazing Vixen on its roster, a former supermodel who uses the power of the Tantu Totem, giving herself the abilities of any animal. At one point, even Catwoman was part of the team, as was Poison Ivy, though Poison Ivy got herself kicked off the team and appears to be killed by Katana as a result of manipulating the team to advance her environmental agenda in the 2011 Birds of Prey issue 12. Naughty naughty, Pamela. Number 7. The team name was ignored for a while. While the creation of the Birds of Prey name is attributed to the editor Frank Pittarese at the end of the first comic appearance of the team in 1996 Black Canary / Oracle Birds of Prey, the name wasn't actually posed by the characters until much later. In the 1999 series issue 86 of Birds of Prey, which was released in 2004, it is Blackhawk who makes the suggestion. She explains that Black Canary and Lady Blackhawk, both being birds, fit with the name. Huntress relates to the name in the fact that Birds of Prey are known for their keen hunting skills. And Oracle, well, she says she does not know what an oracle is. However, the team is distracted by gifts that Blackhawk throws at them, and although she continues to allude to the name, no one even comments as to whether or not they like it. So yeah, We didn't get an explanation till issue 86, and even then it was ignored by the characters. Odd. Number 6. Male team members. Despite the fact that the series was originally advertised on the first issue's cover as some situations require a woman's touch, the team has not always felt that way. In fact, sometimes the Birds of Prey seem to think that some situations could also do with like a man's touch every now and then. Different male superheroes have made cameo appearances helping the team out, including Nightwing and Wildcat. They even found a permanent male team member at one point in Hawk, aka Henry Hall, a hero who is the embodiment of chaos and war and is balanced by Dove, a hero who typically embodies the opposing sides of order and peace. Dove at the time is also on the team, though this Dove is not Hank's brother, but a woman named Dawn Granger. These two were both a part of the team pre-New 52. Number 5. Lois Lane threatened Oracle. The Birds of Prey have seen many villains, among them Spy Smasher, aka Katarina Armstrong, who used to be friends with Barbara Gordon when they were younger until they had a falling out. Katarina later becomes Spy Smasher, said to have more political clout than anyone in the US and a powerful anti-terrorism agent. In the 1999 Birds of Prey issue 102, Katarina even manages to sick Lois Lane on Barbara Gordon, providing Lois with enough information to expose Barbara as the Oracle. Lois invites Barbara for dinner and asks her leading questions about her tech know-how and all the properties she owns, i.e. the Bird of Prey's base. Although Barbara has a pretty good trick up her sleeve to dissuade Lois from exposing her, she seemingly does not need to use it, as fortunately, Lois changes her mind. The standoff that these two powerful women have is intense. Since the relaunch of Birds of Prey post New 52, Lois is often considered an ally to the Birds of Prey. Good thing too, because it seems they certainly would not want to be her enemy. Number 4. Oracle is a villain. What? But I thought Barbara Gordon was supposed to be a good guy? Don't panic, she is. However, after the Rebirth relaunch, our Birds of Prey are assembled due to a mysterious figure using a now fully healed Batgirl's old codename, Oracle. This Oracle, however, is up to no good, using their skills to sell secrets to villains and mob bosses. When confronted, however, the team finds out he is just a stalkerish superfan of Batgirl, who did all this to get their attention. His name is Gus Yale, and it turns out he just wants to join the team. Number 3. They can also sing. In the animated series Batman the Brave and the Bold, the ladies take to the stage in the season 3 episode The Mask of Matches Malone. They attempt to infiltrate a nightclub full of gangsters and accidentally end up on the stage. They sing a very racy song about superheroes to Batman, who is in the audience, but who, after suffering some amnesia, believes he is bad guy Matches Malone and has become the biggest crime lord in Gotham. Seriously though, check out these racy lyrics.
Flashes foes, they finish last. Too bad sometimes he's just too fast.
Number 2. They had their own show. That's right, it only managed to get one season due to a steep decline in ratings. The 2002 live-action television show follows Oracle, Huntress, and Dinah, who is not aware of her relationship to the original Black Canary. Gotham no longer has a protector, as Batman has seemingly disappeared, and it is up to these women, the Birds of Prey, to keep it safe. The main villain of the show is Dr. Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn, who we originally are led to believe is merely Huntress's therapist, until the big reveal at the end of the show, which involves a face-off between Huntress and Harley, set to All the Things She Said by Tattoo. Yep, doesn't get more early 2000s than that. Number 1. They have teamed up with Harley Quinn. Despite the history here, I think we can thank the DC reboots for making this possible. Harley Quinn has formerly been depicted as a villain to the Birds of Prey, as she often teams up with the Secret Six, Birds of Prey's known enemies. So seeing Harley team up with these ladies is pretty surprising. Post-Rebirth in the Batgirl and Birds of Prey series, issues 15 and 16, we see Harley Quinn team up with the gang, after fighting them, to help them cure the men of Gotham who are suffering from a deadly and mysterious flu. These 2 issues are fantastic. Not only do we get to see Harley join the team, but we also get to see all 3 of the Gotham City Sirens join the team, and even Wonder Woman joins in. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are super pumped about Margot Robbie's film, which is in the works. I know I am. Which character are you most excited for, or most hopeful to see in the film? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love us here at Top 10 Nerd like we love you, don't forget to click that thumbs up and kindly tap that subscribe. I am your host, Amanda McKnight, reminding you to stay nerdy, YouTube.